Glitchy water ahoy!
Oh, speaking of which, there is no water.
Yeah, so the texture of water doesn't like loading sometimes.
Looks like ice.
There it goes.
There it goes.
Oh,
It'll flicker in and out. So, yeah, so again... Oh, I guess I should get to that point. So... Oh, dear. So I should get to that point. I own this game. I have bought this game. Okay, we also can't swim very well, and there's piranha. We also can't swim very well, and there's... Well, the water won't kill us, but there's piranha in the water. Oh, it's not good. So we need to be very careful. Which, honestly, kind of funny. Kind of funny. When I have the water texture... When the water textures glitch out like that... Oh, there goes the mock turtle. When the water textures glitch out, I can actually see the piranha perfectly, which makes aiming for them a lot easier. There they are.
yay.
Oh, dear.
Oh!
Out
Oh,
of the water.
boy. Out! Out! Out of season.
Out of the pool. Out of the pool. So, oh jeez, this is not going to be fun with this much health. Die. Please die. Oh gosh, they have to.
Come on, men. She's no match for our muskets.
Any hooser.
Sorry, I couldn't
So,
help it.
oh gosh.
Ow!
Stick me.
Oh,
Literally.
Actually,
did he just toss you?
yeah, he sticks me and throws me.
Jeez.
Oh, okay.
I need that meta essence. Thank you. Oh gosh, and then the explodey.
Jeez, they're literally,
clockwork
they're
bugs.
literally bringing down the entire bug army.
And then the clockwork bugs. Yeah, this is a very ruthless game. Bear in mind, I'm playing on normal mode, and there's like a nightmare difficulty. Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, don't do it.
No Alice must die. No Alice must die mode for us.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so what was I saying? So I own this game. I have owned it. Wait for them. There they are. And... missed.
Oh,
Dragon.
Fire. And, missed. Nice.
nice.
So,
For some reason, I just imagine when that happens, when you nick one of them with your blade. They just go down. You just hear Mario going.
Back on the leaf. Back on the leaf.
Back on the lily pad.
Anyway. So, what was I saying? Oh, jeez. So, what was I saying earlier? So,
those prawns are ruthless.
yeah, so I'm just gonna stab at them. I'm gonna use the fact that I can see through the water to have perfect aim and knock them out. But anyway, so yeah, so I own the game, except I didn't trust two reasons. One, I didn't trust myself on console with this game, especially with having to quick save and quick load a lot. And number two, I don't. Oh crap! The leaf went out without me, so I have to swim the rest of the way. I think.
Yeah, that happened a while ago.
Best of luck with that. And what the? For a moment, it looked like a beast was just prowling through there, but that's just, of course, that's just the frame rate being choppy as usual.
Yeah. Yes. Let's get to that point. So, I wanted to play this on PC, so I bought. Okay. Let's clear up what happened. A long time ago, I bought Alice Madness Returns on Xbox 360. Loved it. Great game. I look forward to playing it for the channel. And I got the special anniversary edition, or whatever edition it was. Which, if you buy that version, it actually comes with this game. It actually comes with this game for free on 360.
This is nice.
Yay.
Optimized and free, yes. So, I wanted to play both of them on PC since I trust my PC better, and I don't want to set up my Xbox 360 anymore because I'm lazy. So, I bought Madness Returns on Steam. Oh, there's a leaf. Thank goodness.
Oh, sweet relief.
There you
Oh,
are.
help me. Oh, no.
And it hit.
Well, there goes your ride.
How rude. So I bought Madness Returns. However, thank you, Madness.
Ooh,
However,
relief.
Yay.
however, to no fault of my own. Oh, there.
What the
To
heck?
no fault of my own. The water will just do that. It's only the water. That
No, I was actually noticing the Cheshire's eye there, up on the left.
It's like your autosave
yeah.
thing, I think.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Whenever you see that, that means I've just quick saved.
Okay, makes sense.
So whenever I oh gosh.
What the?
Whoa, what is that?
Roses. It's the golden afternoon, except they want to kill me.
Oh, look at that!
okay.
Japan was right. Roses really are evil.
So what was it? Okay, say. So I wanted to get this game on PC. However, kind of a dumb thing. The PC version is using the same code as the Xbox 360 version, basically, except there is no way. Ouch! There is no way for the game. How am I trying to talk about this? There is no special edition. Like, there is no Game of the Year or special whatever edition on Steam. Oh, there's the Mock Turtle, so I guess I should get off here. Oh, no.
No.
Aw, can't quite climb ledges.
Here, this will have to do. I don't want to fall down to a pit.
Whoop.
Careful. Go.
Yeah.
And up we go.
Yeah.
So there is no... I don't know what it's called. Let's just call it the freaking Championship Edition. Continue on. So there is no Championship Edition of this game I could buy. You can't get it on Steam. Are you just going to do nothing? Or...
He's
Wake up.
floating on airs.
Oh, goodness.
Wake up. So
Wake up.
I then had to... Oh, the mock turtle's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
I thought the mock turtle's head was on the
Dance?
card. Oh my goodness.
Stop doing this
Really?
dance without me.
Where is he? Where did he go?
Get.
There. Get off. Alright, let's go. So, there was no Championship Edition, so I couldn't get this game. And by the way, and the original American McGee's Alice is not available on Steam by itself. And I don't think I could find... I probably could have found it on GOG, but... So, for anyone who's listening, yes. Here is how you can get the original version of American McGee's Alice for free if you have bought and owned... If you have bought and owned Madness Returns.
Which, by the way, was delisted from Steam not too long ago.
Oh god, that's right.
Oh, it was?
Why?
Was there a reason?
I don't know. It just was. I mean, I do own Madness Returns myself, and I just looked through Steam page, and whenever you're on a game's Steam page, and there's literally no screenshot like right behind on the interface, like it's all blank, one color,
That means
whatever.
there's nothing to
It means it
load.
was delisted.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, but yeah, so as James is, I guess, now point out, and I guess the fact that I'm doing this still, ow.
Yeah.
So as this
I mean,
points out,
you can probably still find a few codes on G2A.com, but otherwise, that's pretty much the only way you're going to get it now.
yes. Oh gosh.
Unless you
Okay.
buy it from the
No.
consoles.
Okay, let me just say right now,
Oh,
you do
jeez.
not want to. Okay, let me just say right now, you do not want to fall in the water in this particular section. You see, we're tiny and everything, right?
Yes.
Whoa.
Die,
And the water's
Yes,
so
die.
big.
there's something really big lurking in those waters.
and it won't load because it's not like it's a model. There is a massive fish that will not hesitate to do a freaking Big Bertha.
Nom you up.
Big Bertha / lurker shark.
Yeah, if I'm even in that water for more than a second and I don't get onto land immediately, the fish is just gonna pop up and I'll just die. So I want to avoid that. Anyway, moving on. So as James has pointed out, if you have bought the game and own it, Steam will not. They won't take away your money. You will keep the game in your library. Thank goodness. And you can install it and reinstall as many times as you want, which is nice. I'm glad they at least do that. So that also goes for Hoonie Pop, I think, right? Because that got delisted a while ago.
I think so. Let me
I heard
actually
about
check
that.
on that. I don't remember.
Much
anything
to
about
Ali's
that.
charm.
Then again, considering that the controversy. No, it's still on Steam.
Okay, thank God. I heard they were going to have to take it
Never
off
mind.
eventually at some point. Oh, careful these mushrooms. When they start eating, you will start feeling a gravitational pull towards them, so kill them quickly. So if you are still owning Madness Returns after its big thing, also, as you can see, the enemies attack each other. If you own Madness Returns, all you have to do is literally, you just have to open the config file in Notepad or Notepad++ or whatever, and literally all you gotta do is change one value. It's as easy as, it just checks for, is this Championship Edition true or false? And normally it'll be set to false. But if you set it to true, whoopsie-doo, there it goes. Immediately it suddenly thinks that it's now Championship Edition, and you can get the original American McGee's Alice for free.
There you have it.
It's a good thing that you're still calling it Championship Edition, because that just made me remember. I forgot for a while, but it just made me remember a joke I was about to make, because when I think Championship Edition, I think Street Fighter, and now it just gives me like this idea of the Cheshire Cat going, "What's the matter, Alice? You're not going turbo, are you?"
Nice. Look at that! You broke her again.
You didn't break me. You just...
Oh, look! It looked like you were about to.
You're like, there's that voice. There's
Anyway.
that Methodist voice.
Anyway,
Shut up.
that aside. But yeah, like, for some reason I can totally imagine the Cheshire Cat with that voice.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that was with the Mephiles voice. I can kind of see it.
No, not the Mephiles voice, the M. Bison voice you just did.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Move,
For me,
move.
it was a Tuesday.
Of course. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh no, now you're making me, no.
Yes, yes, yes. I killed your father. Just what is it with you women anyway?
Sorry, James,
yeah.
you kind of broke the effect.
Oh, wait, I did. Wait, what?
She doesn't think your voice is sexy enough.
Oh gosh,
okay then. I killed my father too, and you don't hear me whining about it.
Well, I guess
I'm
that's
sorry.
true. Okay, we made it to the Duchess house.
Oh, okay then.
What the?
Hello,
Ruggy.
chameleon.
Over here.
There's the
Oh,
chameleon.
my bad.
Oh,
Bill McGill at your service. Call me Larry.
Must be
Larry.
a seen better days.
No, Brandy.
I don't
If
know
I'm
it.
correct, wasn't this the guy from the? If I'm trying to think of his equivalent, wasn't this the dude who in the animated Disney was the one with like the ladder and was trying to climb up the house and like trying to fix it and stuff with the dodo bird, or was that someone else?
I don't think it was him, but I'm pretty
Yeah, 'cause
sure it
I
was
think-
some sort of reptile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a reptile. It was, I forget what they're called, but it's the one that kind of has like the, it's almost kind of like a lion's mane, but it's made of skin.
A frilled lizard?
Well, let me
Yeah,
see.
that's it.
Alice in Wonderland characters.
Yeah, look that up, 'cause I'm actually curious.
Because I was about to say, if going back to source material, if he's a character that debuted in Through the Looking Glass, he probably wasn't in the animated Disney version, because I don't think they really referenced Through the Looking Glass at all in that one.
No,
Oh,
but
okay.
yes, this is Bill the Lizard. That's his name in the animated series.
And we get some because as you could tell by the yeah, don't mind that. That's just what happens when my cursor is on a wall. It shouldn't be. So as you notice there, with the and if you see a Jack in the Box, that's basically our interact icon. As you could tell by the card door, the Duchess has kind of gone mad with power from the Queen of
God.
Hearts.
Ooh.
Hello, Duchess.
She's kind of cannibalistic.
Well, it certainly
I'm not
explains
edible.
how she's like in. I think I remember seeing her very early on in the second game, and
Yes.
she's the one that wants you to get pig snouts for her.
And as we'll see back then, she outright she can become a pepper ghost.
Ooh, oh God.
Oh yeah, she's all about pepper.
And as you may or may not remember, and we'll probably see it, is that one of the things, like Alice herself even makes her mark of, why am I helping a cannibal who tried to kill me in the last time? But that's the thing. That's the thing, especially between the second game and this game. Like, it's this weird thing of like who really is a villain and who really is just acting as they are out of nature, and like.
Oh God.
Ow,
Ow,
boy.
ow, 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 ow. We should be dead by now.
Yeah, actually, that didn't hurt as much as it
I
should.
think she just
Yeah.
devoured my boob.
Aw.
Well, if
Okay,
he does
so
it
we
again,
don't-
we'll see.
Well, yeah, so I'm just gonna get some more help. So that is the thing: is bosses aren't really as hard as they could be. They're very much sort of endurance thing because for instance, those things around the corners, like they respawn because that is one little I guess you could say one little crutch this game has is that
Ouch.
pepper shooter. So she's the one that has it, and then we get the pepper shooter gun in the next game. Is that
What a funny
one
turn of
crutch?
events.
One crutch that this game has is that again, the collectibles that give us our mana, hence our ammo, also gives us back health. So they have to keep respawning the ammo thing, but basically they also, if you're quick and are able to keep on your feet, you also basically have an infinite amount of health around this room at all times.
You know
Hey.
what?
Yoink.
For some reason, because the two bars on the side, the red and the blue one, they keep making me think back to that devil damn game. I just imagine if the red one ever gets full enough, Alice will just blurt out, "Death to all who oppose me."
Yeah.
Chaos
Behold the ultimate power.
and sneeze. Too much.
Into the fire.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
Or
She
that.
sneezed her head off.
ouch.
she sneezed her
I was
brains
half expecting her. I was half expecting like the recoil of the sneeze would like launch her into the fire.
That would have also been cool, but yeah, that
That
happened. The only other time I can remember the Duchess was Jordy, did you ever watch a old live action Alice in Wonderland with like everyone was played by like it was actual like real practical effects, like real people playing them all, and there's this whole like little song number between the Duchess, someone else, and a baby and everything like that?
I can't say that I have, but if I'm not mistaken, I know Rodgers and Hammerstein did a musical on Alice in Wonderland, and I was actually in said musical in the 8th grade. But that scene, I was a door and part of the ensemble, and that door was heavy, by the way.
Thank you,
pretty heavy.
Thank you, 2000 PC graphics, for not letting us see what's under her skirt.
Yeah,
yes.
but anyways, unfortunately that scene was cut out when we did the play because I think pacing reasons. But I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Also, so basically, welcome to Mario 64, in which we will now be. We can't breathe underwater, so we have to follow his bubble trail. Don't ask where the bubbles come from.
So what exactly happens when you what depletes when you're not breathing his air bubbles?
Your health rapidly.
Okay. God damn it! Now I'm looking at this now. I'm suddenly reminded of freaking Rayman 2.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing that's reminded me.
Or Banjo-Kazooie.
That too. We've been playing a couple of games recently where this is sort of a gimmick, where you're literally inhaling someone's fart bubbles in order to survive.
I know.
Well, in Banjo-Kazooie, they were clearly coming out of his mouth.
Well, those are burp bubbles, so
all bloop.
Similar principle.
They're still not farts.
I know.
Similar principle. It's still gas.
I know. Bloop's its own little thing. So we have to follow this trail, and of course it's going to take the most opportunistic path.
Oop.
Tiles.
He's taking the scenic route.
What is
just going back to...
Go ahead.
Just going back to gases, it's like, well, I don't like to toot my own horn. Yeah, that's probably for the best.
What were you saying, James, with the scenic route? And
it's a good thing that this guy knows how to swim. It'd be such a damn shame if he got clonked in the head not too far from the end.
Boink, and just uh-oh.
And now you're on a challenge run.
I remember that. Easy does. So,
is that for a moment I thought that was literally a bat floating on the ceiling.
Honestly, I would not have surprised me. Not have surprised me one bit. Easy does it. Off we go.
Come to think of it, where are we anyway?
We're just in the ruins.
We
and
could
we're
have
swimming.
taken a straight
we're
line
trying to
in
make
that
our way to
last room.
Queensland.
We didn't have to go around every pillar.
I know.
What? I need to get my cardio in.
Ah!
Whoa! God!
Whoa.
That actually made me jump.
That was great for my cardio.
That actually made me jump in recording because I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, that's right. We're still small.
Yeah, we're still small. Also, I love how underwater. I'm going to be talking about this a lot. I love how the underwater levels were handled in the sequel. More on that later. I will do the sequel. I'm very much anticipating that.
How much longer is that game by comparison, if you don't mind my asking?
It's pretty long, right?
It's fairly long. Well, that's like if we if we cut all the battles, I could we've made it to the Wonderland Woods. Because I could
How orange?
Yeah, because I could take out a lot of the battles that just repeat themselves, because that's really what a lot of the game is designed around. I could definitely find ways to speed it up. Because there's not hooray. Basically, we can now breathe underwater for a longer period of time.
Hooray!
Mm-hmm.
And welcome to the woods.
Wouldn't that be something if we actually wore that shell for the rest of the game?
Oh, that would suck.
Now we could be a Master Roshi.
Now, turtle.
Actually, with the giant shell, I was more so thinking of, now with this, we can actually stand a chance against Culex.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh gosh.
That was one of the. That was
heavy turtle shell. Yeah.
Ugh. I actually never did do that boss fight for myself. Then again, it's I think I was already burnt out from the final fight against.
I did it once, but I don't think I ever beat it.
Well, Smithy, oh gosh.
Oh ho ho.
So let me tell you right now. Let's get around to that. So that fish. All fishes have one of two attacks. They can either spit at you if you're not in the water, otherwise they'll bite you, or they have a tongue that they will grab at you and pull you in.
They're frogfish.
Yes. In this case, it's just water. No harm done. there's the lava variant of that fish.
Oh shit, devil tail.
And if they get you with the tongue, you're pretty much dead.
And is the tongue molten too?
Is the what?
Is the tongue molten
Is the tongue
too?
also lava?
No. Well, no, I don't think so. But yeah, it just pulls you right into the lava. The first person I ever saw play this game, I forget who played this game. Crap! I remember the first person I ever saw play this game. I think it may have been Halloween 30. It may have been Halloween 4545. He was a Let's Player I liked watching. He still was fun. I just recently he's been replaying some of the games, which I always felt was a kind of an odd thing to do.
Well, it depends on how long it's been since you last replayed the games. I mean, hell, we've been sort of doing that ourselves lately.
Well, I think first of all, I think coincidentally, I think he's been replaying this game actually, with like someone else co-commentating. But Halloween 4545, he was the guy. Whenever there was like a odd horror-related game that came out, he usually played, and I enjoyed watching his stuff. Bouncy.
Ooh, bounce pad.
Whoops.
Bouncy,
I need to bounce on it properly to grab onto that.
And
vine.
actually, whoop.
And there's fall damage.
And actually, just going back to, I don't think I've ever seen like a proper Let's Play of it myself. But as far as like Let's Players I know that for the longest time, Matt from Super Gaming Brothers has been talking about how he really wanted to play Madness Returns.
What do you mean? You're the one.
And then immediately revoked that when he got to the point where he got, I forget where the part of the game, but it's like you keep hearing this quote incessantly. It's like a good worker is actually.
Oh yeah, a good worker is a live worker. Works to live in a bad. Yeah, no, that I'm dreading that level. That is spoilers. We'll come across them later. That's the March Hare and the Dormouse.
Oh.
Yep.
We'll see that later. It's this kind of weird thing where, like, in this game, spoilers, the Hatter's kind of gone mad and like.
Gee, I wonder.
Oh jeez, there goes the bug.
Nice.
And in the next game, for having saved them, the Dormouse and the March Hare kind of go mad, and so the thing that gets annoying is that they have this like intercom system, and that thing is just ad nauseum playing throughout the entire level.
Ugh.
So
whoever thought that was a good idea must have been Mad in the Hat himself.
Because it gets stuck in your head every time. Yeah, so. But there are parts of that game I'm looking forward to because it is a really good game. I enjoyed it. Anyway, sorry, we're talking over this one because this is basically our podcast thing because some of these levels can drag a bit. But there will be, I promise, after we get out of this next area, we'll start seeing some more varied and interesting locales. So join us for when we will be making our way through the rest of the Wonderland woods.
Till next time, everybody.
Bye.
Now to go watch some Alice in Wonderland with Pie.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat.